But like for me, I've always had to like prove that I was worthy or that I had it and I'm ready for this chance. And that was not something that told me that I was less than.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just don't see it.
Right.
Y'all just don't see it. So I guess being the only child, having this vivid imagination and staying in my own world, it it worked to my benefit. So I would just go, I would shop, I would take all of these things that I gathered and kind of put them together when people looked at me crazy. Why are you trying those shoes on? Or what are you doing in this department? And normally you could lie and be like, oh, I'm looking for something for my mom.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see me hold this up to myself or look in the mirror.
We got the same build.
Right, exactly. Like, what is it doing? And I took in how people saw me. That's how I started to really get my tentacles around how people looked at non-binary people.
Mm.
I would try things on, preparing for the role. I would take myself on dates.
Oh, like try life experiences on.
By myself,
Mm-hmm.
and just see what it was doing. I knew what I did not want to do, and that was be a joke.
A trope.
Yeah. I wanted to dismantle that, and I wanted to be able to give us something else to digest. Not just a comedy of, oh, he's wearing a wig.
Like, so you've mentioned now, like, okay, fame showed you, like, I can be there. I can be in a space where, like, I'm doing art all day, right? You mentioned, I can't remember if we were recording yet, but you mentioned how, like, Good Times, took you to the hood, right?
It did.
In ways that reminded you of, like, your family that lived in that space, but it also gave you frame of reference and context for, like, an experience that you didn't have that was still, like, very innately Black. What do you feel like P Valley does for folks in that regard as a part of the Black pop culture canon?
I think it does a lot of things because I think that when people watch the show, the little isms that they pick up on, whether it's the Tupperware, whether it's the little chillin' a little piece of foil, it gives permission to be. And it also says that you are okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have to change. I think that culturally seeing the South represented is something that is very different. And I think a lot of times we try to shy away from that in this country. And I think that I feel like when people are watching P Valley, they get permission to watch what they deem like naughty. And not just the sexual things, because there's so many people that watch the show and they say, is that what it's like in the strip club? And I say, but you judging this girl for dancing and you talk about, and you ain't never been inside of a strip club?
Well, honey, I mean, that's a deeper.
I mean, yeah, but to be able to see the athleticism, to be able to see like the family component.
Yeah.
Like these
because it grounds it in characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's real experiences that I think most people who haven't been stripping have been through.
Well, that's to me the beauty of Black popular culture, right? What it's done is it allows us to have representation, to tell stories about us that we otherwise would not get to tell, and that otherwise people wouldn't even give a damn about, right? So it validates
There's the validity
the existence of Uncle Clifford. And Uncle Clifford is a character representing real
people in the world.
How have real people in the world responded to you in this role? Like, how do you feel like it's shifted?
It's overwhelming, to be honest with you.
Interesting. Overwhelming in like a
good way.
Oh.
In a good, positive way.
Talk to me.
You can do your appearances at different, clubs and cons and all those kind of things. And I've been there and I've done that, and primarily because I wanted to be with the people. I wanted to make sure, like I don't want to be just creating this in no Hollywood. Let me just be.
Yeah,
let me
man.
be with my people.
When you leave here and then you go out in the world, you get a greater sense of what the actual impact of your doing
is. And
So-
it changes it. It changes it. And that question of, well, what are you doing here?
I've had that when I was riding the bus.
You're like, what do you mean? What am I doing here? I'm getting to my destination.
Yes.
Yeah, but you like, and I'm like, no, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
But you feel so comfortable. I am. Can you pass me the plate of that chicken?
No.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it just put me in a place. I experience so many different types of people that come up to me talking about the show, and specifically Uncle Clifford, people who you don't think should. I was walking in New York. Do you know Jocelyn B.O.?
No. I don't
Playwright?
think so. No, I don't.
You should check her out. She got some great stuff going on. Yaya Braiding Shop or something like that. It's at on Broadway right now. It's Jocelyn B.O. Check her out. She says to me, I was leaving her and her husband. They had just got married. We were leaving the Soho House, and you're having this experience, right? And I was like, I ain't even got no Soho House membership, but hey, y'all got to come on. I'm coming for lunch. Went to lunch, leave. I hadn't been in New York a while. I'm trying to walk east. I walk west. I turn around. You know, just those moments. I'm like, oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Yes. I turn around. I'm walking. There's 5 brothers walking down toward me, 14th Street.
Okay. 14th where?
14th at Union Square.
Okay. Yep. I see it.
They walk in towards me, and these are brothers.
These are with a Z.
Okay, like coming ready.
But they're also in Union Square. So
that part?
Just say.
You don't know where they're coming from.
Yeah.
You know what's going on.
Touché.
But well, I'm like, what is this? Not the belt line. What's that thing that they got? They got some train.
Oh, the Chelsea,
something.
The High Line.
High Line. It's some new that I ain't been there for and all the things.
Yes.
Oh, y'all got to park in the middle of Manhattan. Okay. All right.
Same.
I'm here for it.
I'm like, this isn't like when we was going to the club over here, but it's fine.
So anyway, like
Shout out to Lotus.
Hey. So they walk over to me and they mean grilling me.
Not the mean mug.
They mean mugging me hard body.
In my mind, it feels like beat it.
You're so stupid. And here I am on the phone, like, yeah.
But you're also not no little neither.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, what's about to go down?
You learned how to shank in East Detroit.
And stay ready.
We are going to head over to the Amandaverse with Nicco Annan. So if you want to join the SEAL Squad and get this little extra taste, then you know what to do. Go to theamandaverse.com.
It's going to be worth it.
Do you think rappers could change the trajectory of the Black community if they changed what they rapped about?
That is a very good question, SEAL Squad. That is a very good question.